Hey, yo, welcome back to The Opinion. Today, we're going to discuss Lizzo. She got herself in some hot water. Let's get to it.
Soundstripe.
All right, so let's dive right into the situation with Lizzo. Lizzo looked like she got herself in some hot water over the weekend or whatever this came out. She had 3 former employees, Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez. These 3 women have filed a lawsuit on Lizzo, and they're claiming that they were also subjected to weight shaming. They were subjected to sexually denigrating behavior. They're saying that they was pressured to participate in disturbing sex shows, types of wild stuff, But let's really get into this situation and try to understand what is going on here. Maybe we can have a little quick discussion. First of all, let me say this. Lizzo has not come out and made a statement about this, defending herself. These allegations against her can be completely bogus. You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, on the opinion, we like to give our opinion, but let me get this straight. I'm gonna only give you my opinion right now halfway because Lizzo has not given us her side of the opinion. In the meantime, let me progress into just discussing what we do know. Right now, these women were found by Lizzo and her team. It's not a secret. Lizzo is a big woman. When you think of Lizzo, probably one of the top 3 things you think about is her weight, okay? Everybody knows that she's a big woman. She flaunts her weight. I don't know if she's proud of it, but she does let you know that even though I'm a little overweight, I'm still confident, I'm still beautiful, and that's really what her career has really been about. She also makes great music, I ain't gonna lie. But outside of the great music, Lizzo, it's that weight thing has always been there. So much that Lizzo and her team put together an Amazon Prime show called Watch Out for the Big Girls. On this show, they was looking for backup dancers for Lizzo. These women was going to be her backup dancers. She was going to book them for different shows that she did. They was going to travel on tour with her overseas throughout the United States. You know what I mean? So first of all, she puts you on, right? She puts you on. She chose you. She said you are one of the best dancers. You one of the best big girl dancers. Because come on, let's be honest here. A lot of times when you think of strippers, when you think of dancers, whether it's ballet or the arts, the plays, right? When you think of any type of dancers, cheerleaders for professional teams, all those women are usually very thin. Or very, they're not, traditionally those are not women that you would consider overweight. With saying that, Lizzo went out of her way to find women that had weight on them. Like, probably these women, they probably didn't have a whole lot of opportunities as dancers out there, So Lizzo probably see it as, look, I put y'all on. Like, I gave y'all an opportunity when nobody else gave y'all an opportunity. You can at least come to the workplace and be friendly with me. What it sounds like these women were doing is, it sounds like they got to the workplace and either they didn't really like Lizzo's personality or her team, and they kind of was a little bit standoffish. They actually say in an interview on TMZ, the one woman, Ariana Davis, she says Lizzo would treat the employees that went out to happy hour with her, she would treat them nice. She would book them for shows. She would do more for them. So you're basically saying that your boss asked you to hang out, go to happy hour, do something fun with them, and you didn't go with her? Like, this is one of the biggest celebrities in the world. She gave you an opportunity. She put you on. Even if you just discussing corporate world, corporate jobs, I've been in them. People, they want to go to happy hour all the time. They want to hang out. They want to know who their employees are. They want to get to know you on a personal level. Young people, you got to understand, this is something that you should participate in. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be standoffish when your boss is like, yo, let's go get drinks after work. Now, if you got some other situation, you got a kid at home, something where you just cannot hang out, that makes sense. But If your boss asks you to go to happy hour, if your boss asks you to hang out, you should probably go hang out with your boss. You know what I mean? Or else your boss probably gonna start feeling away after a while. And Lizzo was their boss. So Lizzo's probably looking at these women like, yo, y'all think y'all too good to hang out with me? Like, I'll put y'all on. So it sounds to me like this situation just kind of went downhill from there with these 3 employees. Then the one woman, Ariana Davis, she then goes to say that, I know I self-admittedly I put on weight and I showed up for a tour and Lizzo just couldn't believe how big I was. Like, yo, how big did you let yourself get? Like, for real, how big did you because she already allows you to be a big dancer. So what did you put on? Like another 60, 70 pounds? That's what it sounds like. Like, if the woman claimed that she had depression, anxiety issues, and she had a eating disorder, and that's all cool. Nothing against people that got whatever struggles that they're going through. But guess what? If you're going through something, you should have told your boss, hey, I'm dealing with something right now. I'm depressed. I'm having anxiety issues. I guess what? I know you haven't seen me in a few months, but I gained like 70 pounds. Is it cool if I still show up to Amsterdam on a tour? Like, that's what you should do. A lot of y'all young people, y'all don't get that. This is how you handle business. It sounds like this woman just got on the airplane, showed up in France or wherever they was at, and the first time Lizzo had seen her in a few months, Lizzo was like, damn, you gained 100 goddamn pounds. How did you gain that much weight so quick? And so now this woman, because she got fired, right, from the accumulation of, it sounds like, dumb stuff that she did at the workplace, now she's coming back and saying, oh, my boss fired me because I was being weight shamed. No, you wasn't being weight shamed. You was hired to look at a certain weight, and you got outside of those standards for your boss. You can't then come back and say that, oh, I didn't expect this big woman to shame me. She's big herself. Look, man, we need to know how big you got, man. Please show us pictures. How big did you get? If Lizzo was making an exception for you at 180, 190, and you showed up at 260, come on, man. Come on. All right. Another thing with these celebrities, y'all gotta stop doing these reality shows. It always seemed like these A and B list celebrities, remember The Game? The Game did a celebrity show, and the chick, she won a lot of money on him. She accused him of something on the show, and then she ended up taking him to court. This all stemmed from a reality show that he participated in. Look at somebody like Jocelyn Hernandez. She going through all types of legal troubles right now, getting into a fight with one of the girls that she had on her show. So these shows, especially somebody like Lizzo, you didn't need that. I don't know your money, but did you need reality television money? It seems like all these strangers, these people that be showing up to be on these reality shows, a lot of them, it don't seem like they be too rap tight. Some of them seem like they got immaturity issues or something. But then when you associate yourself with these type of people and it end up going bad, which it sounded like it ended up going bad, now you're in a situation where you didn't hire some strangers, and after you didn't hire the strangers, now they suing you, because you always got to be wary, right? When I see these people, remember that girl that tried to sue Usher? Remember, they always got the same lawyer too. I'm always wary when I see these accusers, they going on media tours. Like, if you're going to accuse me, if you're going to say I did something, just sue me. Just sue me. Why I got to see you on Good Morning America talk about my story, about what I did wrong? Why I got to see you later that evening on TMZ? Why I got to see you on another show, CNN? Like, why are you going on a media tour? Like, these people to me be seeming like they just trying to get rich and famous or something really quick. So, with that said, ultimately, it's two sides to both stories. I would love to hear what happened with Lizzo here. So I'm not going to give y'all my complete opinion with this situation, but I'm going to say this. And hold on, first of all, I didn't even get into the situation where, where they went to Europe and they saying that Lizzo was trying to get the, they was in Amsterdam and Lizzo was trying to get the girls to eat bananas out of the, you know what I mean? Like, if you've been overseas, a lot of y'all, I know y'all seen these little shows that go on, and some the women overseas, they be popping stuff out of themselves. That's just part of the entertainment when you go to different countries. Like, they do that kind of stuff. Now, I would love to know, like, these women now, it sounds like they experienced a couple things they was uncomfortable with, and I wonder would they be like trying to take Lizzo to court if they were still working, if they still had a job. It was all good when y'all was working. Nobody heard y'all complaining. Did y'all file any reports with HR? Do y'all have anything on record saying that, oh, Lizzo made us eat bananas out of this stripper last night? Like, come on. Like, we don't know what that situation was. All y'all could have been having a good time. Second of all, matter of fact, had you had gone to all them happy hours that she probably invited you to, she probably wouldn't have even cared if you didn't want to eat the banana. She probably was trying to make you eat the banana out of spite because she didn't like y'all at that point. So, look, some advice for y'all young people. When y'all go to these jobs, make sure y'all try to ingratiate yourself with y'all team. If your boss asks you to hang out and be cool with them, be cool with your boss. I ain't nobody saying a brown nose. I'm saying get to know these people. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing. That's the way business works. That's how you get to know people and you develop friendships with them. And and my last point here. I'm gonna make a point. It sounds like Lizzo as a leader did a lot of things wrong. Just because you're the best at something, just because you got all the talent, a lot of times those people, they only know how to be great. Lizzo got all the talent. She got the voice. She can play she played the flute and all that. She's the talent. That don't mean that she's a leader. That don't mean that Lizzo has any supervisory skills. She probably don't. It doesn't sound like she do. So if you don't have any supervisory skills, like Lizzo, you probably shouldn't have been leading your team. You should have let somebody else do that. It sounds like you were struggling at being a boss. You know what I mean? And that's understandable because a lot of people don't really know how to be bosses. You got a few select people that are great leaders. It's usually something naturally that people got in them. It don't sound like Lizzo was a good leader. It sounds like she struggled with maintaining friendships at work and then cutting on the boss thing at times. Just because you got the talent and that's just because you're the best person or on the team or whatever it is, that don't mean that you should be the leader of the team. I see that a lot, even in certain workplaces. You can have the smartest person in the room. That don't mean that person is a good leader once you put him in charge of y'all section. It just means that this is the smartest person in the room. Lizzo, she's the most talented person on her team. She sucked at being a leader, clearly, because these women are hitting her with all types of HR sexual harassment charges. You know what I mean? Hey, thanks for checking in. Another episode of The Opinion. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And if you watch this and you digging it, hit the like button. Until next time, I'm out.